What up, YouTube? This your boy Kirito HD Gaming coming at you with the First Descendent stream. Finalizing builds. Let's get started. I'll get some music playing in the background. I wonder how much I can actually get this gun up to real quick. %. That's with gold rated 2 on there. Definitely not running crit. Okay, dokie. Give me 1 second. That's better. Why is my audio balance not adjusting? I don't like that. Oh, whatever though. So this is I'm gonna make two builds with this. One for Valby or Enzo, or even for Haley, and then one for like Freyna and Glee. One this is gonna be on it for sure. Well, only this is the non-crit one, because I will make a crit one too, knowing that I can do it with Valby and stuff. Honestly, what's the fire rate of this gun? 928, right? I mean, not 928, 923. I want to know something. If I said do this one instead, let's see. How much fire rate's really taken off? 185. So it goes down to 738, right? In theory, that's true. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Where is it? Where? Oh, there it is. In theory, it goes back up to 923 no matter what. And I also get 1% more for attack power. So is it better to have recoil or fire rate minus? Let's see what happens if I put the other one. How much I'm missing out? 42,000 added because the fire rate goes up to 1,000 and something. It's worth. It's worth, I guess. You could say it's actually worth. That means no matter what, I'm gonna throw a recoil and accuracy mod on this build. Cause this gun really needs it. Let's see. Wait. Let's see real quick. Accuracy. What's the best accuracy? Upon successfully attacking a weak point, firearm attack 7.7 for 5 seconds, up to 10 stacks, but loses 2 stacks. Yeah, too much losing and gaining stacks. Yeah, real life fighter would have been. It's still a good option for people. I think people on mouse and key. That's still just my opinion. Weak point damage 15 and accuracy minus 7.5 plus accuracy. The fact that I've actually seen people make builds with half aiming and action reaction on is crazy. The amount of negative accuracy and negative recoil you have, you're not hitting anything at all. Like, it's already bad. The hip fire accuracy is 61 and the aim shot accuracy is 85. Yeah. And then the recoil does affect those settings right there. It won't affect it if I take it off. As you can see, it won't affect it, but with the recoil being worse, those are going to get worse over time. It's just not going to have an effect on it. Okay. Where is it? My best bet, I guess, is, let's see. Let's go with accuracy again. Weak point minus accuracy. Weak point minus accuracy. Well, that's only for Malachite, though. Let's do this one. This one gives you accuracy and hit rate, accuracy and firearm, accuracy and weak point of 2, accuracy and firearm. Honestly, firearm attack's probably the best option. I don't need to build up my weak. I mean, I could build up the weak point a lot too, but also wouldn't mind having. I don't know. Should I build it up in weak point or should I build it up in accuracy? 2.74. Could just use Hawkeye. No point in using Hawkeye though. You know what? I'm gonna try Deadeye out and see what happens. Cause see, weak point you have to physically hit weak points. This one you don't. And if I use this as a mob weapon, I'm not gonna hit weak points all the time. Now I would change it out if I'm going against a Colossus. That I would do. Well, I'll make the Colossal fight first, but then. Let's see. Now let's go with recoil. So I gotta get my recoil back. This one, recoil. Attack drop off modifier. That's new. Or was that always there? I don't remember. I don't normally look down at these parts. Now, let's see real quick. I don't think I can add anything from here. Unless I want to add electricity or fire attack. Could theoretically add fire attack if I want. Weak point and critical hit rate. I don't really want to add crit rate to this gun. That's the base attack, it's 5%. That's base. Obviously the critical hit damage is below none because I put this one right here. Let's add the 44 bullets. Let's see what this one does. Rounds per magazine and critical hit rate. Weak point in rounds. Reload time modifier and crit. Reload time modifier and weak point. Reload is 1.5 seconds. I really don't need to put this on, do I? I could probably make it go underneath a second. I probably could. So I do have a map. I can't put this. Let's see. Take this one off real quick and put this one. 1.12. So 31 second, I guess. Obviously, when not reloading, rounds are not consumed for 3 seconds. Max it out, it'd probably be more seconds. Wonder if that's really worth. Fire rate minus 20. When pulling the trigger, fire rate plus 4%. Recoil minus 5%. And then firearm attack plus 6. Now I'm curious on what that minus recoil makes recoil less. As you can see, minus recoil right here. So I really think sharp precision shot might be better on this build, on this gun in general, because you get a minus 20% fire rate, which is fine with that much fire rate. As you can see, let's take this one off real quick. It's not gonna show you until you start shooting. Never mind. I'm pretty sure it dropped down to like 900 again. assuming. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put a thing on this real quick. I'm gonna put a C because I'm always gonna have extended mags. There we go. And just upgrade these two now. See how good this gun's gonna be. I still don't think it's gonna be the best gun to use because it doesn't do area of effect like the Thunder Cage does. It has an area spread.
Humanity's real hope. Don't you
Why did I go here? I don't know why I go there sometimes instead of here.
Hey there, what can I help you with?
So 5, let's see, 1, 2, that's 3, 4, 5. Why don't we just enhance both 5 and 5? Okay, I'll do the recoil 2 more times. So that would max it out. And then I could do it twice. Oh, I could max it out in general. Oh, it's because it's under the R slot. Never mind. See how good this gun is over time now. It's 30 AC and minus 30 and 30. Well, technically minus 10 because this is plus 20. So the recoil, I could probably, instead of throwing this one on, I could probably, you know what, let's try that out real quick. Instead of having this one on, let's try to add just vibration recoil. Because now it's minus 34 instead of 30. I could upgrade it one more time.
Welcome. You're here for modules, right?
If I could make it a laser beam, I wouldn't mind it. 39. And I only get minus 20, so I'm getting basically a plus 19 recoil. 45. Dang. I'm actually really curious on how this is gonna go now. Okie dokie. No. Am I seeing stuff, bro? So you're running the ultimate bunny headgear, but the
Let me tell you how. this operation?
Oh, my beloved daughter Daya.
vessel exploration operation.
So slow.
And back.
Magisters are probably humanity's real home, don't you think?
Oh no, wrong one. So I need more material for that. Which one does that one drop from? Special material? Okay. Wonder what the max level for the dog is. I'm gonna actually look that up. Level 30. Level 30, and I'm what level right now? 20. Let's see something real quick. I can't. It doesn't let you, well, this one gives you, I wish it tells you how much XP it actually gives. I forgot how much it gives. Like, let's see real quick.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
Probably not gonna get this. Be nice to get this, but I probably won't. What up, AJ? Let's see, this is the one that I wouldn't mind making. I don't even have the blueprint for that. Got blueprints for this. Let's see. To make 14, I mean, to make 10 of them, I need 360, 120, and 1,200. I'd have to do a shitload of runs. Okay. I guess, I don't mind doing that to max out my dog. Not much, AJ. So you opening your gifts tomorrow or on Christmas Day? No, they didn't update the dog or nothing. I was just looking at the dog for the, how much. So I was trying to figure out how much do I need to make to level him up to level 30. I need 10 more levels, but I don't remember how much stuff is. I don't remember how much everything is, when you do the, upgrade. I think the fortified supplement gives you 1,000 XP if I'm correct. And I think this one gives you 2,000. If I'm correct, but I don't remember. I need to get a different. I hate that I have to use a tactical rifle. Is this good? Nope. Nope. Chill. Nope. Wouldn't mind that. 'Cause it gives me cooldown and mana in combat and out of combat. Defense is fine. MP recovery in combat's fine, but the character XP is not. This one's chill resistance and HP recovery. Well, HP recovery modifier is not good either. R6 stuff, homie. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know how I don't know how else to explain it. Angel, like, I'm just tired of Angel always riding people. And not only does he ride people, but he always wants to blame everybody for everything. And I finally got tired of it, and I told him something about it. I mean, we were playing with the group of friends, right? And then after playing with the group of friends, we were still playing with them. We were in the middle of a match, and Angel was getting shot by somebody, but also shooting at somebody. And one of my friends said someone was coming up behind me, but I was flanking anyways because that person that was coming up from behind me didn't kill me until like a whole minute later. So he wasn't right behind me the whole time. He was waiting to push me. It was like 30 seconds to a minute later, so I had time to flank. But Angel wouldn't tell me where exactly the guy that was shooting at him and he was shooting was at exactly. And I was like, bro, I could have not died if I just worried about the guy pushing behind me instead of trying to flank helping you. Because I didn't want him to die and blame me for his death. So I was trying to help him. And when I died, I was like, bro, you could have told me you were fighting him. I would have never flanked. Like, you could have told me where he was so I didn't have to push it slow. And he was like, what? What do you want me to do? I can't see through walls and shit. I'm like, then why are you shooting constantly? And he just got... and then it started bickering a bunch of other crap, and then all the hypocriteness of everybody started coming out, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So I went off on him, and I told him, bro, I'm tired of you always starting crap with everybody, and always writing somebody for no reason because they're right about something, but then when you want to blame somebody, you always blame somebody else instead of yourself. I guess you could say. I don't know. I wouldn't mind playing with Angel. He's a cool dude to play with. But like when we play like Black Ops 6 or play like Rainbow, it's always blame session. And it's annoying. Like there's a difference between blaming somebody that's like right with you and like they didn't help you or they actually caused your death, than actually blaming someone that's a whole 2 rooms away from you. Like, what do you expect when someone's 2 rooms away from you? How do you expect them to help you? They don't know what's going on over there. You're not calling nothing out either. And then also, he complains about people that aren't even playing with us. And that really gets annoying. It's alright here and there, but when you constantly complain about a person that's not even playing with us, it gets annoying. Other than that, he's a cool dude to play with. I just don't know why he always wants to start something when we play Rainbow. But when we play any other game, it's chill. But it's always about arguing and blaming. Why, do you still play with him? I could still play with him. I don't mind playing with him. I just deleted him. It's not like I blocked him. And nah, the only other thing that really made me annoyed too is like a couple days after I deleted him and we didn't play with each other. The biggest thing I don't like is when we are after a couple of days after I deleted him, he messaged me saying, like, I'll actually read the message directly. He said, real adult talk for a second. Did we play on December 13th? And if so, do you remember what game? Apparently someone tried to DDoS me and my Wi-Fi's been bad since. And I don't know what game. I messaged him back, but I was like, I don't know why he was even saying real adult talk. Like, bro, I'm an adult. I don't act like a kid. You guys just always want to start crap when we play a game together. It's funny, he doesn't even play the First Descendant that much anymore now, ever since he doesn't play with me, though. Yep. I don't mind being his friend. It's just, he, like, I complain and everybody knows that I complain. Yeah, but the problem with Angel is he acts like he never complains. And then when he acts like it, he always wants to, like, he acts like he doesn't ever complain, but then all he does is blame everybody for his death in Rainbow every time. And it's funny because he bitches when we don't do callouts for him. Well, he didn't do a call out for me when I could have been watching my back the whole time instead of trying to flake to help him. And and then my friend wants to, other friend that I deleted wants to ride his meat all day by saying, well, you could have listened to me and you could have killed the guy that was behind you the whole time. I was like, you told me he was behind me, but he didn't kill me until like 30 to 40 seconds later. Go ahead. Uh, 117. Well, it'd be the first number would be the month because there's only 12 months. So 17 would be days since there's only 12 months. Nah, you're good. But no, I mean it's an understandable question to ask if it didn't have 17. If it was like 1-1 with no year, then yeah, you could question it kind of because there are some like if I'm correct in the military, I don't remember because I didn't really do paperwork a lot, but if I'm correct, they do a different setup than what a lot of people do in school. Like in school, you do month, day, year, but there's some cases where I think you do year, month, day, or year, day, month, something like that. But that's only in specific cases, if I'm correct. But most times you go do anything, even in paperwork situations, in most areas of life, it'd be month, day, and year. Okay. gold again. Nice. Nothing back there. You gonna join the party back? Oh, because you put it on private. That's why. Hold on. I'll invite you. No, I can invite you. Hold on. Actually, I'll just join yours. You already made one. What up? Oh, do you know why Angel got off so early tonight? Oh. Yeah, he hasn't really been on any games yet. Like I said, he's only played like maybe 3 or 4 hours ever since he stopped. Ever since we stopped being friends, he hasn't even played the First Descendant. Really, he got on a few times, but that's it. Yep. No, he likes it. He's already played almost 100 hours. I don't think he likes playing it by himself, though. I think that's the problem. You know, it's weird, because I even told him when he's not playing the game, I told him I can get on his account to help him out. But, I mean, I guess he doesn't trust me. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not, like, I don't, like, I would never steal anybody's shit, so I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you ever talk to him again? I mean, I tried to talk to him and ask him to join the party because I literally I wanted to talk to him, but he didn't want to join. But then he wants to message me a couple days later. So I was gonna have a real talk with him, but for some odd reason he didn't want to join. And I think he doesn't want to get on the First Descendant either because he thinks the First Descendant is what DDoSed him. But I'm assuming I don't even think he really got DDoSed. I think his internet just acted up for a day. That's what happens sometimes. Oh, you're good. Oh, my frames are dropping so badly right now. No, it has. It only acts up for a couple of seconds when all the enemies spawn in and there's so much action going on in one hit. Yeah. Do you have Madden? Oh, Oh, you have to wait for 10 hours? Oh, you're not gonna buy it though? Oh, yeah, it is. Why do you gotta wait that long to get it? Oh, that's when it's on sale. Yeah, yeah, that's how long it's on. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
No chance.
Yeah, it happens. They're normally not on a deal on long. You know what? Maybe I'll send Angel another friend request. I don't like being the person that sends the because see, if I like, the problem I have is when I delete somebody, it's normally because there was a fuck up on both ends, and it's also when I re-add somebody, everybody wants to always say like everybody always tells me, well, when you re-add them, that tells me that you're the one that fucked up. I'm like, I don't like when people say that to me because I'm not the one. I guess you could say. I mean, I value my friendships when I've played with them long and everything. But like, I'm tired of everyone always saying I'm the issue when no one ever looks at their attitude or in the mirror themselves. That's the only problem I always had in this online like friendships. And I will always have a problem with it because I don't like when people are like that. I ran into the laser, of course. Oh, gotcha. See, I don't. The only reason why I didn't buy college is because I'm gonna be straight up real and honest about this. Is it's the same thing as Madden. It literally is the direct same, just different people talking. And I'd rather have Madden than have college football. Not me. I just never liked both, to be honest. I don't even like regular football anymore, to be honest. I think the NFL is too rigged now. No, you know what I find funny is how, like, my favorite team is the Cowboys. What I find funny is why all of a sudden, when Dallas is finally... No, why is it all of a sudden when Dallas is finally eliminated from the playoffs, we're on a 4-win streak? That doesn't make sense. And we're winning, and we're winning against playoff teams. That's what I don't understand. We're beating playoff team caliber teams right now that are going to be in the playoffs more than likely. And yeah, the Lions are a different story. No, I really think the NFL right now is rigging for the Lions and the Chiefs Super Bowl. I'm going to be honest. What do you... You guys don't have, that means you guys don't have good depth. That's what that means. Oh yeah, I got the resource box. Nice. That's what I was going for. You know what I don't understand? You know what I don't understand? Is how is the wide receiver that you just called out, How is he all of a sudden going off this year when he's been basically your average mediocre number one wide receiver? You know, barely getting 1,000 yards. He's barely like every year before this year, he gets like 1,000 yards or a couple like 1,100, 1,200 maybe. But I'm like nowadays league, no, it isn't. Not when you have wide receivers getting almost 2,000 every year. So you think? So I have a question. Who's better, CD Lamb or him? CD also is a slot and he could be a slot and an outside. I don't think I don't think that guy on your guy. I'm not even gonna try to say his name, but I don't think. Yeah, Amaran. I don't think he's meant. I think he's only a slot receiver. I don't think he's a good outside receiver. And look at DK. DK, I'm not gonna lie, is really not. He's overrated. I'm gonna say it. No, I think he's overrated because he is 6'4". He can run as fast as some of the fastest wide receivers ever. But why is he never getting the ball? Because he's not that good. And he never gets wide open. How is he so fast on that guy that picked off the ball? How did he catch up to that guy so quickly? But he can't never show that speed when he's running. That's true, but when you guys even had Wilson, he barely hit 1,000 yards. No, I think the biggest problem with DK is the fact that teams don't know how to use him. Yeah, he's physical, but is he good? The biggest thing is is he good at the 50-50 ball? That's what you got to look at. See? That's the thing. That's the thing though. If he's not good at 50-50 ball, but he's a physical wide receiver, he's never going to be really good in the NFL. You got to be like if you're going to be a physical wide receiver, you need to be like Des Bryant and stuff. You have to be able to go up there and grab that motherfucker. If you can't do that, as a physical wide receiver, you're not going to be able to last long in the league. Go ahead. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know them all, to be honest. You know, I would say Marvin Harrison, but I highly doubt it because he went on the Cardinals, to be honest. No, he's doing good. He's doing good, but he could be way better if he had a better team. What team is he on? Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's on the worst case scenario because he has to deal with, no offense, Dallas might be terrible this year, but that defense is still rocks. No, we had a bad game against we had a bad cut, like we had the bad first five, like our first 6-7 games was bad. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh no, yeah, that's what I hate about. Actually, not even 8 and 7. They actually would be 7 and 8. They're stupid. They're stupid. No, no. It's not the players, bro. It's not the players. I'm sorry. It's not the fucking players. That The coach, anywhere from the coaching staff down up to the actual owner, everything about it besides the players is downright stupid. I love how everybody wants to always bring up Jerry Jones being terrible and this and that, and we don't know how to do anything. At least we win still half of the time, or more than half actually. Because guess what? If everything goes right for us, Dallas still can finish with the 500 record. We can still go 9-8. We just won't go to the playoffs. No, I think the biggest fault is Jerry Jones needs to stop giving out so much money to average players. I'm sorry, but Dak Prescott is average. I'm sorry, but Cooper Rush has won more games than Dak has this year. And they basically played about the same amount of games. Nope, that's gonna ruin us for years. That's gonna ruin us for years to come. No, he still will. He still will probably. But the biggest problem is he will only have a Hall of Fame career if we go to the at least one Super Bowl, which I don't see happening ever with the people we have. I'm gonna be honest. I doubt it because I bet you when they did the contract again, they put no trade clause on it again. He had it last contract. I bet you he has it again. I did not mean to grab that. Fuck me. I just grabbed something I wasn't supposed to grab. Oh, I just wasted that buyout. No, Jared Goff is fucking trash. I'm sorry. No, this is why the NFL is rigged, bro. This is why the NFL is rigged. Tell me how, just explain to me how, when the Rams had one of the best rosters in the NFL, the best running back at the time in the NFL, and they barely make it out of the playoffs. I mean, they murdered I wouldn't say they murdered the Cowboys. They just beat us. But I feel like they barely were able to go to the Super Bowl, and then they just get swept up in the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, but Jared Goff got carried on the Rams. Jared Goff got carried on the Rams, and he's getting carried again, in my opinion. Because you guys have such a good roster. I'm going to be honest. No, you guys have a good tight end. You have a good tight end. And you got to also realize you have one of the best running backs in the league. Think about this. Think about this. You have the best running back in the league. Probably the best offensive line in the league. And you have a #1 wide receiver. You have a #1 wide receiver and one of the at least a top 10 or top 8 tight end. Top 3, that's even worse. Top 5, see? So you guys, your offense is hella stacked. The only thing bad on your team right now on the Lions is your guys' secondary. Well, that's basically your secondary. Safeties are normally they're really I'm gonna be honest. Safeties are like washed up cornerbacks, meaning they're not good at covering. They're good at double teaming, meaning as long as somebody on the team is helping them. That's basically what safeties are. they're more. Another thing wrong with Dallas though is we always end up letting our injured players play as soon as they come out back. Like Trevon Diggs did terrible this year, and guess what? He never got fully healthy. That he got another surgery again. And then honestly, I wasn't a big fan of how they tried to have, like, I was a fan for I was a fan for Ezekiel Elliott to come back, but I was not a fan for him to be the starter. I think he's completely washed. But the thing is he's not bad for short yard runs, because he knows how to be, what is it called? No, not agile. He knows how to, you know, push through. Yeah, that, and he's really good at breaking tackles in short yards. After like the first 5 yards, after 5 yards, he's terrible. I think the biggest thing Dallas should have done is had Rico Dowell start until he finally got good, because Rico Dowell started terrible this year, and then he finally started picking up at the end of the year. But he should have been the main back constantly until he got in a rhythm. And then on 3rd and 4th short yards, 3rd and 4th, they should have had Dak Prescott either QB sneak it or have Zeke be at fullback, not running back, but at fullback, and let him run the short yards. But then again, we don't really even need Zeke either, because we have a good fullback that's really good at taking care of short yards too. Hunter Lipke is really good at fullback. Shoot, he's a really good wide receiver, or not wide receiver, but a fullback receiver. But no, that's just my belief on the whole thing. But then again, Jerry Jones, the biggest problem is Jerry Jones is he tries to control everything on the team too much. That's the biggest problem. Don't get me wrong, he owns the team, so he has every right to do whatever he wants. But another thing I noticed too that a lot of people don't notice is the Bears. The reason why they're terrible is their culture is garbage. Everything about the Bears is fucking terrible. The coaching, the ownership, the culture around the players, all of it's terrible. Oh no, their players are terrible, bro. I'm sorry, but you guys pick up that wide receiver from that played on the No, not Keenan Allen, the other guy. Nope, the other guy on the Bears. Yeah. DJ Moore is a good wide receiver, but guess what? He absolutely fell apart ever since he went to Chicago. No, Keenan Allen has always been terrible, bro. I'm sorry. He's always been maybe a top 15 wide receiver. And the current league, not in overtime, obviously. No, Keenan Allen has always been, in my opinion. The defensive end. Yeah, they don't have a defensive line. They don't have a defense in general. And that's the straight truth. I don't know, man, because by the time 3 years come up, guess what? That contract's going to be up for Caleb Williams. And they're going to have to pay him big money. I'm not gonna lie to you though. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm kind of upset that Dallas wants to start winning now, knowing that they're already they want to start winning now, knowing that their playoff chances were like basically none to slim, and they now want to start winning. And now that we're gonna be in the middle of the pack for the draft picks. But then again, I don't think we would have ever got a top 10 pick in the NFL draft because Dallas in general has never been a terrible team like that. We never really do that terrible to get a top 10 pick normally. We're always in the middle of the pack or at the very end of the pack. It's been a while since I think Dallas got a top 10 pick, if I'm correct. And I think one of the top 10 picks we got was Ezekiel Elliott. Because I don't want CD Lamb wasn't even in the top 10. Surprisingly, he dropped in the draft. My God, bro. Nah. Baker is your still average. I'm sorry, Baker is still your average. Like, better than backup, but not good enough to be a franchise. And that will always be Baker. I'm sorry, but that will always be Baker. Because he has his moments, and then it's like he's kind of like a worse Kirk Cousins. Nah, I'm sorry. Not stat-wise. This year, yes. But in overall career, no. But then Kirk Cousins has played longer, so we'll see by the end. He's 35. Nah, that's 3 whole years, homie. He has maybe 2 years left in quarterback play, honestly. I don't even think he's going to be a starter anymore after he got sat down. No, they are. I'm sorry, but Kirk Cousins was doing good in the beginning of the year, and at the end of this year so far, he is dookie booty. Well, yeah, they do now because the Cowboys beat the Bucks. The Bucks aren't a good team. I knew Dallas would have beat them. Wasn't that hard. It was 26-24. We have a lot of injuries on our team, though. A lot. Who? Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin fell. I'm sorry, but Chris Godwin fell off as soon as Tom Brady left. No. He did not start having a good career really until Tom Brady came in. Well, okay, I'm not gonna do him that dirty. He was your average 800 to 1,000 yard wide receiver before Tom Brady. And then with Tom Brady, he kicked off and did good. And then when Dallas beat Tom Brady in the playoffs like 3 years ago, yeah, when that happened, Chris Godwin was gonna fall off after that year. You know why? He injured his ACL, and he has not been able to come back good ever since then. What did he injure though? Well, he's always had leg problems though. He's had ACL tear. He's had an ACL tear. He's had a lot of things going wrong with him though. Yeah, no, because he would not have a leg anymore if that was the case. He probably did a lot more. He probably like broke it and did some other stuff. I'll look it up in a minute and tell you how bad it is. It'll tell you how bad it was. It definitely will. Well, I know that, but what is his injury? Did they say what it was? Oh yeah, definitely nowhere near that bad. He probably still shouldn't come back though, even if they do go to the playoffs, because he might just re-injure his leg again. Because like I've been saying, he has constant leg issues ever since he tore his ACL. I mean, he is pretty thin down there too, though. Like his legs are pretty thin. I won't lie. I will not lie about that. He is pretty thin on that, like on the end of his legs. He doesn't have really big legs. Oh yeah, that's definitely he probably will be able to come back and play then. Yeah, that's nowhere near a bad. That's nowhere. And oh, yeah, he should not play again then, because if he plays again, he has a chance of ripping the whole thing now. When you partially tear something, you want to let that bitch grow back. You do not want to play at all. Oh, yeah, that should be enough. No, it's fine to play now actually, because normally when you tear, like slightly tear or bruise it, when you bruise it or slightly tear it, normally it's fine to miss a good month or two and then come back and play. Normally. But well, he should be anyways, because that's a lot. It's more than a lot of people actually. CeeDee Lamb shouldn't be playing right now either. He messed up his shoulder. Yeah, but the fact that Dallas did so terrible this year, and it took until this week of football, like the week that just passed by, for them to get eliminated. That's the crazy part. It took the very end of the season. Dallas did so terrible this year. It took still the very end of the season for Dallas to get eliminated. And it's all because the Eagles choked and let the Commanders win. If the Eagles didn't choke, we would still be in the playoff race. They're choke artists. They lost against us already. How do you lose against the Cowboys but are able to beat the Eagles? That's how badly the Eagles choked, bro. They have the best running back in the league too, Saquon. I think they're bad, bro. They literally almost were not able to go to the playoffs this year. You know that, right? If they were to lose, no, listen. If they were to lose one game this year, if they were to lose one more game this year and Dallas won out, Dallas could be going to the playoffs instead of them. That's how badly they choked this year. Still. Yeah, that's kind of crazy how Sam Darnold did so good this year. Yeah, but you did terrible on the Panthers, you did terrible on the Jets. You can't just blame the... I'm sorry, but you can't just blame the teams at this point. Yes, I will say this. Both teams are bad and have been bad for years. No, the Jets is a bad team because that Jets are basically controlled by a 17-year-old. If you didn't know that. Did you know that? No, no, no. The owner has a son that's 17. And his son was saying something about a player having a terrible rating on Madden, and that's why the Jets didn't trade for him. It's because apparently that was the case. The fact that you listen to a kid that plays video games is crazy. What's his position? Well, we don't need well, if we don't re-sign the D tackles that we have, the thing is I'm not. It's not that. It's the fact you want to know something. You want to know the biggest problem with D tackles, bro? We have not had a good defensive tackle since Jay Ratliff. And or Ray Ratliff. Jay or Ray? No, it was Ray. I don't remember his name. But he played for the Chicago Bears a little bit, and he basically, yeah, he had CTE problems, I think. No. Let me think real quick. Jay Ratliff, that was his name, I think. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of his commentary. I will say that. Only, I think it was Jay Ratliff. I could be wrong though. But Tony Romo, he's not a. It's not that he's not bad at commentary games. The problem I hate about him is it's not when he says shit, like especially when he says shit about Patrick Mahomes, and he says like, "Oh, that's little Mahomie and shit." You're a grown man, bro. Like riding another man's dick at that point, and that just doesn't fit right with me. But as a player, honestly, the reason why he never had a Super Bowl, I'm going to be straight real with you. The reason why Tony Romo never had a Super Bowl is because, well, one, he was injury prone for half of his career, but also because he never had a team. He never had, if he had the defense that Dak Prescott has had for, like 2021 to 2023 defense that Dallas has, yeah. If Tony Romo had those defenses and those offense, or even the 2024 offense, oh, I'm sorry, but we would have went to the Super Bowl. Bro, if Tony Romo was allowed to be the starter quarterback of the you know how we went to the Super Bowl on Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott's rookie year? If they did not let Dak Prescott start the rest of the year when Tony Romo was able to come back and play, and they let Tony Romo play, we would have went to the NFC Championship. We lost against the fucking Packers because Dak Prescott was not a playoff quarterback at all. He was not that good, bro. We were losing badly. And then we had a comeback at the end of the game. Tony Romo would have never had that. Because, guess what? Tony Romo knew how to throw Des Bryant the ball. Dak Prescott didn't. You notice Des Bryant fell off as soon as Dak Prescott became quarterback. Because Dak Prescott is a mediocre when it comes to passing. He used to be a good runner, but guess what? He can't even run the ball anymore. So you're not a So basically, what you're saying is you're not a team fan. You're more of a player fan. But nah, like for me, I'm fans of players, but I don't go to a team because of a player though. Now, don't get me wrong, if Tony Romo was to play another year of football after he left the Cowboys instead of retiring, I would watch the other team's games just because I like Tony Romo. I actually like Tony Romo as a player. But I do not it's not that I don't like him as a commentary. I just don't like some of the shit he says. It's just kind of very cringy. But nah, in my opinion, bro, the NFL is just rigged as hell now. I think it's always been I think the NFL has always been rigged in my eyes, but it's just gotten worse. Like, come on, tell me how you fuck up so bad that the Chiefs are 13-1, right? They're 13-1. No, I just don't understand. How do you fuck up so bad as a referee that they go from 13-1 from possibly being like 7-8 or 8-7? Cause you know the Ravens game. How much you want to bet if the Ravens scored that touchdown on any other team, they would have never replayed it like they did. I know all scores are reviewed. Every scoring touchdown is reviewed, but they would have not. You know how long it took them to decide if that was a touchdown or not? I knew it wasn't a touchdown as soon as I seen the toe was out. But why did they keep on having to look at it? That made no sense.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
All I will say is the fucking the Ravens. That's the only game they won by luck. All the other games that they won that they should have lost were because of bad calls. Was it was it the Falcons game? Was it the Falcons game where they lost because of a fucking holding call that wasn't called? Mm. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember now. I remember now. Yeah. Yeah, I remember now. That is stupid. Oh, the Falcon? Oh, hell yeah. There ain't no ifs or buts about it. Bro, when Tom Brady's in the Super Bowl, bro, you know, think about this real quick. Think about this. Every Super Bowl Tom Brady's been to, he's lost 3 Super Bowls, right? Guess what? He lost against the upcoming Eagles. I'm going to be honest. The NFL rigs the Eagle games too. How are the Eagles been so good so much lately? When, look at Hurts. No. AJ Brown is not that good to carry the team, bro. Jalen Hurts is no. Jalen Hurts sucks, and I'm surprised. I'm surprised they're even winning as many games as they are with a quarterback that is downright terrible. No, he's about average. If you put him on any other team, he's not doing shit. Nope. You know why he's not? Because the Bengals don't have a good defense. Yep. Joe Burrow, I'm sorry. I don't think Joe Burrow's a top 3 quarterback, but he's top 5. A lot of people think he's top 3. I don't. The thing with Joe Burrow is that motherfucker is getting sold by their defense. He is always playing from behind. I'm sorry, but until I see Hurts drop a 5 TD game with over 400 yards and carried the team on their back and still lost the game, then I give Hurts props. The Bengals, he scored 5 TDs, bro. 5 TDs. Had like 400 or 300 and something yards, and they still lost the game. You know why I don't put Josh Allen as a top 3? So the thing about Josh Allen that I'm going to say why I don't like him in the top 3 position is because Josh Allen, he is the definition of, I don't want to say mediocre. I don't want to say mediocre, but he's not mediocre. That's why I said I don't want to say that. Okay, I'll just explain it. He has years where he fucking goes off. And then he has years where he's the highest interception leader. That is why, and everyone's like, well, Josh Allen is still the reason why they win games. No, that's not the case always. The Bills have a good defense, and they have good overall. And this is why I'm going to say the Chiefs are always rigged games, and why I don't even think Patrick Mahomes is number 1. They do not have... I would rather have Lamar than Patrick Mahomes. I'm going to be straight real. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If you put Lamar in on a good... not a good team, but a better team than the Ravens. The problem with the Ravens is I feel like they let Lamar do whatever he wants sometimes. And I think there's a big reason on why they don't win the big games. Because Lamar is always run first, pass later. When Lamar is a really good passer too. He doesn't have the accuracy like some quarterbacks do. I give you... But I will say this. I feel like if he was to up his accuracy game, which is probably never going to happen because that's one attribute of a passer that really never changes. But if he was to get a team, and no offense, the Ravens have a terrible offensive line in my opinion. I mean, the Dallas Cowboys almost came back and beat them. Think about that real quick. That's how bad the Ravens can be, bro. A lot of people want to say the Ravens are a good team. They almost lost against the Cowboys. The Cowboys were down by 24 points and came back and lost by like, I think, less than 7. I'll look it up for you actually. Oh, no. I'll tell you right now. Dallas lost 28-25. They lost by a field goal. A fucking field goal, bro. And they were down by 19 points with less than 10 minutes in the fourth quarter. That tells you something, bro. Just gonna tell you that right now. Okay. Here, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. NFL player stats. Okay, let's see. Okay. Top 5, we're going based off top 5. So, in my opinion, the fact that Jalen Hurts doesn't even have 3,000 passing yards is crazy. I don't think he has 2K. Bro, how do you even I'm not even gonna lie. Like, how do you spell Saquon? Oh, I got it. You're good. It's Saquon. Yeah, he doesn't have 2,000. He has 1,800. I don't know, man, cause let's go off last season. Jalen Hurts last season didn't even have 3,000, I think. I could be wrong. Oh, Jalen Hurts is injured. Whoo. Yeah. Jalen Hurts last year, let's see. Last year he had 3,858 yards. He's played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's played 5 years and only has 14,000 yards, bro. That's not a lot of passing yards for for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. His rookie year was one of the worst years ever I've seen as a rookie. 1,061 yards, 6 TDs, 4 interceptions. Bro has 85 touchdowns to 39 interceptions. Dak Prescott, which has played I said he played 5 years. Dak Prescott's played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's played 9 years. Dak Prescott's played 9 years. Dak Prescott has 213 touchdowns to 82 INTs. Not triple. He's been in the league 4 more years than Jalen. He's been in 4 more years than Jalen because he's been in for 9 years while Jalen's been in for 5. So he has 4 more years, so basically double. And he has 31,000 passing yards, 213 TDs, and 82 INTs. I'm not going to count rushing stats because Dak Prescott over his career probably almost has the same amount of rushing stats as Jalen Hurts has in 5 years because Jalen Hurts runs the ball more than Dak Prescott does. But when Dak Prescott first came in the NFL, he was running quite a bit too his first couple of years before he messed up his ankle. So I don't know. People want to call Dak Prescott garbage, but he doesn't even have 100 interception in his career yet. And he's about to be in the NFL for a decade. Patrick Mahomes has 74 interceptions. He is a little bit under Dak Prescott. And everyone rides Patrick Mahomes. But guess what? Patrick Mahomes been in the NFL 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 years, right? He's been in the NFL for 8 years. He has more passing touchdowns than Dak. Dak's been in the NFL longer by 1 year, right? He has more passing touchdowns, but less INTs. But you know what I find funny? What's the biggest difference between the Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys? The Dallas Cowboys had a leader rusher 2 years in a row. Almost 3 years. Not 2 years in a row, but Ezekiel Elliott was dropping between 12 to 1,600 yards almost each season for fucking 8 seasons. Yeah, he was dropping 1,000 yards almost every time, every season when they were splitting. He was dropping anywhere from 6 to 1,000 yards. So there's a reason why Dak Prescott hasn't nowhere near as the stats, like touchdown wise. But the fact that Dak Prescott has almost similar stats to Patrick Mahomes, why isn't no one writing Dak Prescott? Why is everyone hating on him? Honestly, if I was to do a top 5, I'll tell you what I would put. Give me 1 second. What? I'm curious on how good Justin Herbert would be on a better team. I really want to know. This year, he hasn't been that great. No, he has actually. He has 132 TDs and 45 INTs out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years in the league. So he has more touchdowns than Jalen Hurts, if I'm correct, but he has less INTs. They've been in the league the same amount of years. So anyone that says Jalen Hurts is better than Justin Herbert would be crazy. Honestly, I think Dak Prescott might not be in the top 5, but he's definitely in the top 7. I'm not even I'm actually kind of a Dak Prescott hater, I guess you could say. I'm not a hater, but I actually point out his faults, I guess you could say. I will point his faults out. Unlike most, like you'll know when I don't like a player. Dak Prescott, I just honestly I don't know how to explain it. I just know I just think the thing with me is I think Dak Prescott just gets too much hate. Because you know what I notice? Everyone says Dak Prescott can't do anything. And Dak Prescott can't even win the playoff games, can't get to the Super Bowl or nothing, right? First of all, it's a team game. Second of all, there are 31 losers when it comes to the Super Bowl. There's only one winner. When you can hate on all the other quarterbacks that don't make it there. We're the Cowboys. Yep. No, that's the reason. That's not, I think. It's because the Dallas Cowboys, everybody wants to talk about them. Everybody wants to make the, they want to hate. They want to make it like, oh, Dallas needs to go to the Super Bowl or we're going to fucking hate on them. That's the Dallas Cowboys to everybody. And that's the problem. Now, this year, I haven't watched the Cowboys as much. I've watched out of, how many games have we played? What week are we on? We're 6-8 right now. We're 6-8 right now. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They played 14 games. We're on week 15 then, if I'm correct. Or are we... Hold on. Let me see. I could be wrong. Hold on. We might be 7-8. No, Dallas is 7-8. So we played 15 games, right? We played 15 games this year. Out of the 15 games, I watch either half or a little bit more than half of those games. So I've watched almost 10 games this year. Now, the reason why I've missed a lot of the games is because I've been more into I've been watching anime more. I've watched my K-dramas more. I've been playing video games more. And I haven't taken my time to watch all the games. That's one reason. Another reason is we were doing so bad and trash in the beginning of the season, I could not stand watching them anymore. Like, we literally lost against the Bengals this year because we blocked a punt and touched the ball like a fucking moron. Like, that's how badly mistakes we've been making this year. It is the number one rule when a team punts the ball, you do not fucking touch it. Unless you're gonna catch it. Right or wrong? No, it's a right, because if you touch the ball and you don't catch it, it's considered a muffed kick, meaning you fumbled it. That is why you don't touch it. Unless it's behind the line of scrimmage. I think if it's behind the line of scrimmage, you can touch it. I could be wrong on that. It's been a while since I looked into the rule. I know for a fact, though, if it's past the line of scrimmage and you touch it, yes, you're definitely fumbling it. But no, that's what I'm saying, though. It's not, did I stop watching the games because I'm not a true Cowboys fan? No. I've done other things that has not made me feel like I'm wasting my time. And I'm sorry, but I don't like sports like that anymore either. Because like I've been saying for ages, I really think the NFL is rigged and scripted. Well, you find out if they really cursed or if the NFL is rigged. I think they're cursed and then the NFL is rigged. Because if they don't make it out of the playoffs this year and make it to the Super Bowl, I'm going to be honest with you. They're just like the Cowboys. They can't get past the divisional round. Even though they got to the NFC Championship last year. They did get to the NFC Championship, but I mean the Cowboys have also gotten to the NFC Championship before. We just haven't been there for 30 years. Or 20 something, I can't remember. Since 95. Since 95, yes. Since 1995. So 95, 05, 15, and 25. So next year, if we don't make it to the NFC Championship, it will be 30 years.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
So yes. And in that scenario, yes. I mean, we still been to 8 Super Bowls, though. The Lions can't even fucking say that. And they had Barry Sanders as a fucking running back, bro. No, you know why? Aaron Rodgers is a prick. That's why Aaron Rodgers only had 1 Super Bowl. Because he's a prick. And I'm sorry. You guys think Tom Brady is a jerk? That dude's an extra jerk. No, Tom Brady's a jerk. I will be honest with you. But who's of a bigger jerk? I'm sorry, but Aaron Rodgers is a bigger jerk. And I'll say it to his face. I don't even care. Because in my opinion, I solely believe that Aaron Rodgers is a jerk. Tom Brady's a jerk because he even proved it while he's been commentating. When he commentated during one of the Dallas Cowboys games, one of our wide receivers dropped a pass and it, I think, turned into an interception because of it. And he said, I would never throw that dude the ball the rest of the game. Guess what? That same dude that did that mistake ends up catching a bomb downfield later that game. So you can't really talk shit on one mistake. Tom Brady, as he's in the booth now, acts like he's never made mistakes in the NFL. Bro lost against the fucking Jets twice in the Super Bowl. I don't want to hear shit. He lost against the fucking underdogs. He lost against the fucking Giants when his team went 16-0 and they cheated. So he has no room to fucking talk. I'm sorry, but Tom Brady's a cheater, bro. I don't care how good he is. He might be good, but he's also a cheater. You know, everyone wants to talk about every team watches film on football teams. That's true, but no team goes videotapes people's private practice. Do they now? No, there might be still teams doing it and they just don't get caught. That's true. But they got caught doing it. But I just want people to I want to know why people think Tom Brady's not a cheater when clearly what he did was considered cheating. That's all I'm going to say. Other than that, I mean, it's whatever. All I know is I think people need to stop being hateful towards Dak. I'll give him his props. I mean, I also give him his fuck-ups. Like I do anybody on my fucking Cowboys team. Like, I think, I'm not going to lie to you, I think CeeDee Lamb is a good player, but I think he runs his mouth too much. Like, that's my biggest thing about him, is I feel like he runs his mouth too much. Thank you. Nothing in this one either? Jeez, man. No, I mean, that's just me. I think people hate on Dak too much. Now, I will say this. Dak Prescott is definitely not better than Tony Romo. Tony Romo was just a really good passer, and he knew how to escape pressure without being a good runner. I mean, Tony Romo was never a good runner, but he sure knew how to escape pressure. That I will say. No matter how you want to look at it. Man, this team is just trying to push. They're not even opening things up. Or if they are, they just know where everything is because they played this so much. I haven't played it this much yet. So, are you ever gonna start playing this game again? I would say this game is a whole lot funner if you play with somebody. That's the biggest thing. Well, I'm on every day. I'm on it. Oh, nah, but if I'm on every day, if you ever want to play this game, I'm on. I'll help you out. I don't care. Like I said, I'm surprised, like, I'm not Angel's friend on the PlayStation anymore, but I'm still friends with him on this game. Because you have a separate friends list on this game. But for some odd weird reason, he hasn't even tried to hit me out on this game yet. But no, I don't mind being friends with him, Angel. Dude just doesn't want to answer my messages, man. Like I told him, join my party so we can talk real quick. He didn't want to do it, so I don't think he wants to be my friend. Okay. Nah, if you want to play this game, bro, just tell me. I'm definitely gonna probably be on Christmas Day though if you're playing. Oh no, if I get any money for Christmas to buy stuff, it's gonna be for this game automatically. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. I'm playing this game for the long run, so I'm gonna buy as much stuff as I possibly can. But also don't, I mean, there are other games on, it depends, because if there's a game I want to buy, I'll buy the game over cosmetic items any day. I mean, shoot, if you want to, I don't know how long you're going to be on tonight, but if you really wanted to play Rainbow, I'll play Rainbow too. Mhm. Come on, bro. Thank you. I don't like these guys racing on ahead, bro. I really don't understand what the point of is racing. Like, bro. Like, dude, just start the fucking goddamn boss fight, bro. I really despise these people, dude. Like, you guys raced ahead, and then one player already quit. Like, you guys should not be racing ahead like that. Open up all the loot. I really hate people like this, dude. Probably not, because I'm streaming. Huh. What? What are you playing? See, if I knew somebody that would game share with me, I would play college football, but I'm not buying it again. Because why would I spend double money on football games? I don't like buying sport games middle of the year though. Because they only last a year before they bring out a new one. That's why I don't like buying it middle of the year. Like I said, whenever you get Madden, tell me. I'll play a franchise mode with you. I'll put it on all pro, not all Madden. I'm not gonna make you play the hardest difficulty. All pro is not hard in my opinion. It's too easy for me. All Madden is, it's not hard, it's just cheesy. If you know what I mean by that. You only have the trials right now for both. Ah, I see. I finally fell down in the very last phase of the boss. Nah, nah, it's fine. Oh, it's fine, dude. It's already too late. There's no point in me getting college football anymore. I probably wouldn't play it much anyways.
Enemy container is meant for you. Please verify the data.
I guess I'm gonna go back and see how much I got in total. I did run this twice just now. See if I have enough to craft 5 of those things. Shoot. Here, you know what? I'll just suck it up and add Angel back and see what happens. You know. You know what's funny? We've deleted each other 3 times already. Nah, we've deleted each other multiple times already. So, I mean, I would not be surprised if he... Yeah, I'd be more surprised if he doesn't add me back.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
Still don't have enough to do... Oh, that's 20. Oh, why am I looking at that always? Oh, I'm looking at this one. I gotta run it one more time to get enough, sadly. Ugh. No, you're good, bro. You don't have to mute yourself, dude. What time is it? No, you're good, bro. I'm about to get on Rainbow now, then. I'm gonna just get on my... I gotta do my sign-in thing for my other account for this game. Because I am going to try to sell an account, possibly, for this game. Maybe not even sell it. I might just do a giveaway. If I ever get big on the channel. And I haven't decided yet. Because, I mean, if I'm gonna put time and effort into an account, I prefer to sell it. But, like, if I get a viewership going on my YouTube channel, I would obviously give back to my, you know, I would give out as much possible stuff I can that doesn't require me to spend a lot, because obviously I'm not a big YouTuber where I make money. But if I could do that, I wouldn't mind giving out a secondary account that I've played on, because I'm earning all the stuff that's hard to earn on that account too. But no, I'm gonna just go get on my account real quick and then I'll join back. So just re-invite me again.